Good afternoon. Across southern Alberta today, people are sharing stories of terrifying drives, treacherous roads, and the hospitality of caring communities. Hundreds of people filled hotels and emergency centers as icy highways and whiteout conditions closed highways from Fort Macleod to the Saskatchewan border. Terry Vogt reports.
The storm struck hard and fast, making even a short drive a white-knuckle adventure and turning the normal 30-minute drive from Lethbridge to Fort Macleod into a terrifying 5.5-hour ordeal for Debbie Eli.
It was a complete whiteout and vehicles were swerving to miss all the debris and the vehicles on the road.
RCMP say on this stretch of highway alone there were about 20 collisions, thankfully most of them minor and with only a few injuries. Eli was eventually rescued by members of the Fort Macleod Fire and EMS.
They were our heroes in a time of crisis.
That's what we're there for. When we're called, we go out. It doesn't matter the conditions. Yesterday's conditions were horrid.
Fire Chief Al Zodeman says crews spent a long afternoon manning roadblocks and responding to emergency calls. At one point, highways in both directions were completely shut down, and the town activated its emergency plan.
You know, within minutes we had the community hall opened up.
As weather conditions went from bad to worse, the community responded. More than 30 volunteered to work at the community center, and others offered their own homes to billet stranded motorists. Some local businesses provided staff and donated food. At one point, up to 300 people were packed into the community hall, a safe, warm place while they waited for the storm to pass.
Yeah, it's really great to see a community come together like that, and I know the people that were there were very appreciative.
Debbie Eli says she can't say enough about those who offered help and reassurance, even putting their own lives on the line to help others during a time of crisis. Terry Vogt, CTV News, Fort Macleod.
Several communities along Highway 2 and in southeastern Alberta were in the same position. About 100 travelers were storm stayed at the Nanton Community Centre. Fort Macleod Mayor Sean Patience says the response says a lot about the people of southern Alberta and those who live in small communities. Now, on our CTV Lethbridge Facebook page, we asked you, who helped you during Sunday's storm? Jen wrote, I would just like to say big thanks to Damien of Colehurst, who drove us home after we slid into the back of his truck on Highway 3 yesterday. What a way to meet your neighbors, but so lucky for kind and understanding people. Well, Jessica added, I was not stranded, but I am proud to be from Fort Macleod. I would like to give a pat on the back for all those that helped at the community hall and around town to make sure stranded travelers were safe and comfortable.